Hi, my name is Rhonda, and I'm learning how to simply be me. And I found out that haircuts are a very important thing. Excuse me. And because when I moved to a very hot spot in May, I had hair about down to here. And when I moved here, it was starting to be like 105 degrees. So I went in and had my hair cut off a little shorter. Well, then I had this great idea that I was going to go in and get, kind of a shag haircut. And it just wasn't working out for me at all. I was used to having perfectly straight, pin straight hair. And when I got a haircut, all of these curls came up and this like flips up over my ears. And oh my gosh, I didn't want to go anywhere. But I did, I went to, out to places in the store and nobody cared what my hair looked like. It was all me. It was all me being really self-conscious about what my hair looked like, and nobody could really care less. And so I actually wanted to get it to where I could grow it out again. So I went in, got a referral from a friend, and went in and saw a different guy to get a haircut. And and I ended up having to cut it off the back, the same length as the front. And so now I have a bob, which I've had this hairstyle once in my life, but I've been so self-conscious about going out and about, and I have no idea why. I mean, I have spent the last 25 years, 20 years, researching and looking into things and finding every single tool that I can think of to help me figure out who I am, what my purpose is, why I would be self-conscious about something, and it escapes me because I was actually surprised about how self-conscious I was about going out with such short hair. And then when I realized that people don't even care, it was still challenging for me to go, ouch. And I'm still really working on that, and I'm trying to figure out why I'm so self-conscious about that. Um, and I think we all have that thing, maybe a hairdo, maybe your shoes, maybe your clothes, that you start feeling really self-conscious about. And the reason why it really sticks in my brain about being self-conscious is because we're on a journey to raise our consciousness. The opposite of being conscious is being self-conscious, because being conscious is being aware of the things around you. So I have to ask myself, why am I focusing on myself so much? What is going on with me that's making me separate myself from the outside world or source, and not being able to do the things that I've learned about making a decision and taking action and listening to intuition. And I will say that I have been listening to my intuition. I don't even really know what to do about it. I'll probably just go on, but I found a new doctor here. And so I went in, I had to go in and do a physical and evaluation and everything. And when I was in at the doctor, he was listening to my heartbeat, and he actually went down into my shirt and like under my breast to listen to my heart down there. And he said, "Well, I'm not trying to fill you up. I just need to listen to your heartbeat." And I was shocked. I have never had that happen ever. It was so inappropriate, because the first thing that happened is I just froze. I just froze thinking, well, that's not right. And it was something I didn't know how to handle. I knew it was wrong, 100% wrong, and my intuition said, "This is 100% wrong," but I didn't know how to, if I stand up and say, "What the hell are you doing?" I guess I'm not to that point yet. I do know some people that would do that, but we're so taught to trust doctors and lawyers and peoples of professions that have gone to school and think that they know more than we do. Well, I know that that was the wrong thing to do, and I'm still trying to figure. This was just last week, and I'm still trying to figure out what to do with it. It's either do something about it or stop thinking about it and just go on and never go back to the guy. But it was something like that where maybe a few years ago I would have just brushed off and thought, oh, that was normal, and completely ignored my intuition. And some of you might think that's kind of strange, or maybe have had your, heartbeat checked like that. I don't know. But that's part of getting to know yourself is how you're going to respond and how you're going to react to something like that. And that situation just taught me that I'm going to, next time I feel that surge, that intuition, that panic or whatever, to speak up and say something and not just sit there and take it, regardless of who it is. I really struggle with that. So anyway, if you still want to come on with my journey about figuring out who you are, maybe learning a little bit about who I am, and let's see if we can figure out how we can make the best of our lives and knowing who we are and being able to be confident enough in ourselves to manifest what we want and help and serve others. So if you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.